The blister on my ass is prettier than Edgewater. Yeah. The blister on my ass is prettier than Edgewater.
Do us both a favor and don't try to prove your point.
Hello guys, and welcome back to some more The Outer Worlds. Yes, I did it right, but just with a little space at the beginning. Who are you, and what is this place? Tell me. I can't steal those.
It's
who
not
are
the
you?
best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
So, who exactly are you supposed to be? Let me just take care of my headset real fast. There we go. I need to fix a ship. You know where I can find parts?
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
Well. You know, I got some questions for you, dude.
Go right ahead.
Alright, so what's your take on this place?
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now?
No.
It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
Well... The blister on my ass is prettier than Edgewater. Yeah. The blister on my ass is prettier than Edgewater.
Do us both a favor and don't try to prove your point. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Actually, there was.
Go right ahead.
Anyone I should watch out for? You know, any people that actually judge you and want to throw you out?
Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here.
So about this plague that's supposed to be going around?
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Are you done being delusional, or should I wait?
I'd take umbrage with your choice of phrase. We ain't sick, we're rugged. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
What do you mean by that?
Survival of the fittest. It ain't just a law of nature, it's company policy. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
And if you don't work hard enough?
Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
My goodness, let me see what you're selling.
Music to my ears.
Merchant skill. Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill. That is good to know. Anything here I need to take a look at? Light machine gun. I mean, dang. What do you even have? I have a 96 stuff. So if I want to sell stuff. I mean, I can actually sell broken items. I mean, sure. Yeah, take all this stuff I don't want. I don't know if these are important, by the way. I'm gonna sell them anyway. Dehydrated water. That's weird. Bring some teas, huh? Armor parts, bypass shot. No, I don't want that one. And then I got some, wait, what is this? The small road armor, okay. Oh wait, I repaired the small road armor? Oh boy, that's not what I want to do at all. I wanted to go over to the armor and sell it. Well, that sucks. Well, that's great.
Had your rations yet?
Yep.
2 whole cans of salt tuna, huh? 2 whole cans.
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
So who is this person I'm not supposed to talk to? Resident. Isn't that you? You look important. Who are you,
Hey
resident?
there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
Aha, that's great.
You ain't deserted, are you?
Wait, what now?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Verity, huh? And who are you? You're the Vicar Max, huh?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
I'm looking for a power regulator.
Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious.
And why is that?
Marauders are about. Though
They've
if
killed
you
me, yeah,
are
I
planning
know.
on venturing outside, I do have a proposition that may interest you. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
No, sure, you know what? I can do it. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Seems to me the authorities will be interested to hear you after this contraband text. I'll need to know a little bit more about this book before I agree to this.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Sure, I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Great, look for a book. Got it on my list of things to do. There's another place. Who are you?
You some sort of freelancer?
You bet I am. Professional freelancer. Ben Bro at your
Sorry,
service.
I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend.
It's off your pay, huh? Sure, they're talking about pay. Nothing out of the ordinary back here then. Anything interesting over here? Esther Blaine, huh? Who are you?
I've got some time.
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Well, dang. Okay, sure. Cool. I guess. Even though you're probably an awful
Wish
person.
we had some better rations.
Just the way it goes.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Who are you?
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Take it easy. He didn't send me. It's fine. You want me to, well, you want to tell me what got you so nervous? Well, that is probably a better answer. You want to tell me what got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
So you're Martin Abernathy.
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just here to collect your graveside fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Knows what?
I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
Pay me so I can get out of here. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see your way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Well, sure. How can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Not so fast. I've got some questions.
I'll do what I can.
Why can't you just buy some medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with Adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
Uh-huh. In other words, the company won't treat you because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
I assume there are guards?
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
What can you tell me about these marauders?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
At the place I was at. Well, I've heard enough.
So you'll do it then?
Sure, I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Anything I should know about this community center?
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
You're taking an awful risk trusting me, you know.
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Well, I'll leave you be then. I'm just going from house to house, you know.
For Abernathy.
Why? Why are you saying that?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic? I'm psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Let me worry about that.
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
I get it. You need someone to smuggle your medicine under the table.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking. But sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
Sure, I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
Well, 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 I'm getting some nice work, it seems.
A friend of mine died a couple weeks back.
Are you a security person? Hello.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Wait, what now? If you need help with your Marauder problem, I'm for hire, you know?
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Okay, I've got some questions for you if you don't mind.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Well, he kidnapped me, unfroze my body, and shot me into space. He kidnapped me, unfroze my body, and shot me into space. Then I landed here.
Mm-hmm. Shot you into space. You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice constable is a violation of company
What,
policy
he did?
and punishable by a fine.
Well, it's a good thing I don't belong to the Spacer's Choice family.
It is for Spacer's Choice. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
There was one other thing.
Something to report?
Nope. Goodbye.
Interesting jumpsuit
This is
you
me.
got.
Thank
By
you.
interesting, I mean suspiciously reminiscent of contraband.
Oh, you're contraband.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
I can look through the trash. Who knows? I might find something useful. Anyone in the workshop? I mean, otherwise I steal stuff. Is there anything here to steal even? I can't. It wasn't even stealing, was it? None of this is stealing. Yeah, okay. I'll just look through stuff then. This is probably stealing though. If I can find anything in here. I'm just happy no one's home. Nope, still not stealing apparently. It's Waters Altoona Cannery. Welcome, Robert. Enter a key card. Okay. Open last search. Endomati. What? 2 records found. First entry. Left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was a no. Look up and think of me as I look up and think of you. Note from Endomati. Robert, they wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you will raise her with love. Perhaps more than I would make time for. You're patient and present in a way that I am not. Yeah, and what? The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Parvati. They're telling me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It was only time she stopped crying. That is so sad. Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. One open last entry. I set up last night reading through the Young Spacer's Guide. Almost started reading out loud from habit. It's been 10 years, but I still have parts memorized. Interesting. I don't need sleep. Some stuff is very interesting though. This is a very large area.
Wilson?
Heard Marauders got it.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
Okay. That's interesting news. Edgewater, nothing here, just this stuff. And you again. Of course, it's the bar. I'm just gonna leave the door open just to be rude.
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to.
Well, let's go in and see what this is all about. Wait, did I collect the bounties, by the way? Side quest, Fistful of Digits. Space's Choice, okay. Emeraldville General Store. Sure, character. Well, I'm looking for the journal, I guess. Maybe. Loot. What? What's with this? Merchant skill. Logs. Edgewater, Saturn, okay. Now, what about quests? No, I did not. Okay. Anyone in here working? Hello? Cannery worker? Kick me. I can steal the kick me sign. That could be funny. Sabotage. Yes. I do love me some sabotage. Now, can I put the sign on the back of the dude then? I actually want the bounties. Where was the security office again? Over here somewhere? Right in here?
Wish we had some better rations.
I know how you feel.
Bounty records. Open bounties. Want a guild, former Spacer's Choice, associate mechanic terminated from his position. Alright. Dark customer bounty. More bounty stuff, huh? But before I head out again, I need to talk to this dude. So what do you want? They got elevator music, that's pretty neat.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Yeah.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
You're not gonna finish talking? Okay.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Ah, are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Oh, uniform. I see. I see. I think you may have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Well, my ship needs repairs and I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we've got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Alright, let's hear me.
There's a
hear
power
me hear
regulator
it.
in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Oh boy. I don't think these people take kindly to losing their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
I mean, I've seen Edgewater. I don't blame those workers for walking out.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize her?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Well, these workers must have left for a reason.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Alright, Reed, I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I could use the company. I don't mind a little company. I've been alone for a long time now, so, I would like some friends.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Alright, let's get going. Companions, okay. Their characters to join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Combat, enhance, and increase character capacity. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, well, that is also going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, click that like button. If you want to see more from me, search by 8000, click that subscribe button, and I hope to see you in the next one. And as always, stay awesome.